Testing. Club 54.
Wait, it's Studio 54.
Oh, yeah. Studio 54.
Remember when Michaela and I had to have a floor meeting called on us because we were like harassing the girls down the hall?
Yeah, like weren't you in your wheelchair and she was in her crutches and you guys were like, fucking bitch!
Yeah, dude, all the way over there. We went for a fucking
As
world
they
tour.
exited the elevator.
Yeah, we kept our fucking door open. And I was like, bitch.
Oh my God, that sounds like SEX. Sounds like a white person running in flip-flops. Me running in flip-flops. Oh, I got it.
I have an asthma attack. Dude, I'm so excited.
Well, how should I be?
I don't know. Do you want me to sit on your lap?
Am I supposed to be looking at you or here?
No, everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you have to have an eye in each direction.
I actually kind of see what I want to look like. Oh, I've never really like seen what I look like when I roll my eyes, but that's impossible. I'll just have to see the outcome. Damn, I was put on the spot.
You know how people like warm up and shit?
Oh my God, when I was in grade school, when I was in chorus, our warm-up was strawberry ice cream soda, strawberry ice cream soda, strawberry ice cream soda.
You can see my like gizzard.
Oh my God, shout out to the cunt of school, which is...
What did you just call me?
It's under reconstruction.
You're under reconstruction.
Oh my God, they're selling bricks from the cunt of school.
Really? Are you gonna
Like
purchase?
auctioned.
Are you gonna purchase?
Probably not, because it's probably like a minimum of like $100.
Your mom would.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this is so fun already. We haven't even like opened the book.
Oh shit.
The secret crack book. All right, ready? Hey, my Antisocial. No, I'm just kidding.
Hi. Welcome.
Oh my God. Hey, my Antisocialites. I am having another in-person interview with somebody that you may know from previous opportunities that I have presented on my social media. It's Johnny!
Hi.
He's
Oh my God, look at my quadruple size.
Hand on. But why are they're the same size as that one? Like, no, like your real hand is like, hold on, if you put it out, like it's fucking big as fuck compared to mine. It's definitely more to scale on that one. Okay.
That's like literally blocking my face.
I love it. You should just interview that whole time. Dude, I have Johnny with me today for an in-person exclusive random question time.
Hi everyone, thank you for having me.
You're so welcome. I'm massaging his leg. Oh, hey. I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you, me too.
I already had an asthma attack off camera because we were just dying laughing about things.
And we just hung this up.
Yeah, finally I have some like artwork on the wall because you guys have been seeing my lack thereof for a few months now. So I only had him come over to hang up the artwork and I was just like, whatever, I guess I'll record you.
And I was like, floral for spring. Groundbreaking. Shout out to The Devil Wears Prada.
Yes, that's a fucking classic movie.
So good.
Such a pure sound. Do it. That's like the AMSR, however you pronounce those things. But
ASMR.
but that's what I would. Wait, what's the acronym?
ASMR, right?
Yeah, I always get the letters
Oh
confused.
yeah, I don't even know what it stands for.
I'm like Rams. I just like
smells much
rich.
regularly.
And then somebody's like, so I'm gonna be. I'm like, ew, get out of my ear.
Oh, and that's when they're like, Studio 54.
Just so you know, I have use Johnny on the regular, so if you see this notebook fucking fly at his direction,
oh my God,
like
I'm sweating.
I know, me too. It's hot outside. We got the slider open. You hear the
But
birds
spring
chirping.
is here, people. Spring is here.
Which is why we have florals.
Exactly.
Dude, so tell me
shit.
what's going on with your life that you want my viewers to know, because they last were introduced to you during random question time last year when I
Correct.
started my show. You were the merman commercial break over the
That's
summer.
right.
Yeah, so what
I
do you tell us?
I am actively working.
Look at you go having a job through the pandemic.
I am in person at a therapeutic school, so it feels good to be helping the children. I wish I had that when I was in high school.
Yeah.
My flag football league is starting up this weekend. I was just telling Katie, so it's LGBTQ flag football weekend extravaganza, if you will.
Extravaganza.
No, but I really miss playing football. It was like my outlet and my exercise, and to have it back is really exciting.
So speaking of flag football and just any of the sporting leagues that you've been a part of, you know, one of my favorite things not only is to meet some of his teammates and create those bonds and have friendships that last from there, but it's also the team names that are based on colors. And I just explained to Johnny that once he's done with his meet and greet and he finds out what color team and name, he must report to me immediately. So I'm going to ask you some of the funny names from over the years, if you can remember.
Yes. So, the one that stands out to me most, I was on a camo team. So camouflage was the color. So in fact, it's usually like 20 something teams, and it kept growing. So they were running out of color. So they had to get creative. So we ended up getting camo for the first time that year. And we were the WADs, the weapons of ass destruction. But there's been really like PG ones too, such as Navy. They had "Here's my number, call me Navy."
Wasn't it? Maybe it's Navaline.
Oh yeah,
wasn't there one
maybe
too?
it's Navaline. No, yeah, that's what it was. Maybe it's Navaline. Yeah. And then there was also I'm blanking right now. That we're on camera.
I know.
Sorry.
It's all right. Shh.
I'm nervous.
Talk to me. Tell me all your secrets. No, but there was like, I feel like there was like a teal one. There was a pink one.
Yes.
But you were
I'm
prepared.
So sorry, I'm blanking.
No, it's all right. We can do a follow-up on this.
But if you're ever interested in the league, the spring league is too late because it's literally happening like tomorrow. But the fall league is hopefully coming, and it's LGBTQ friendly league, so you don't have to be gay, but there's allies, there's straights, there's females, there's males, there's trans females, trans males, and it's welcoming to all expert levels. So if you are new to football or if you've played in high school, they welcome all skill levels, and it'll be great. It's a great way to give back to the community and stay active and meet somebody and
tell me more.
throw some hands if you're aggravated.
Tell me more. Yeah. I'm like, tell me more about the boys, but tell me more about the fist.
Oh, it's Navy She's Born With It.
Yes! Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. That's what it was.
Yes,
yeah.
I know.
Oh my God, and there was the red one. Red team was Hillary's unread emails.
Yeah. So great.
So it's like silly puns like that.
You're a silly pun.
We try to do. Thank you.
I'm so excited because you have a lot of things cooking for like
Yes.
spring into summer, so it's going to be nice for you to be out and about again. Which
Absolutely,
is
and it feels good that the weather's nice and people are getting vaccinated and things are reopening.
That's the
and
vaccination dance.
We are sort of feeling normal again.
Yeah, I love that.
But it's okay to not be normal.
That's right.
It's okay to be weird.
I'm weird.
Me too.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Are you looking
Are
at
you
me?
looking at me?
That was like literally 20 years ago. 18 years ago, I introduced that to Johnny. Tell them about our first experience experience of ever meeting
Oh my
one
god,
another?
that was so funny. So in my dorm room, I was encouraged by either like my mom or my like guidance counselor or
His
something.
mom paid me to be friends with him, is what he's trying to say.
And she's still paying her.
Right? That's why I can afford this luxury apartment.
She always told me to leave my door open for when people like walked by, and it would like signified like being, you know, open to meeting people. So that's what I did, and Katie, being the social butterfly that she is, was walking around. And the first night we got like ice creams. That's the story.
Yeah, they have like a little
right?
cart.
Yes.
That they were delivering like the little Reese cup, like,
from like Friendlies. Yes.
Yep.
And Katie had her hair like tight curls. And we were talking and we were getting to know one another, and we were like kind of wanting another one because
we're
so
fat.
hungry.
He says hungry, I say fat, because that's how it really
But it
went
was
down.
like one of those stupid like one per student like
Yeah.
events, and I told her to go straighten her hair.
And I'm like, they'll never recognize me if I have my hair straight, and my fat ass will get
And
another
get
ice
those
cream.
like glasses with the mustache.
Yeah, and then yes, with the nose and the mustache. We'd always joke about that all throughout college too. So my roommate, like, it was like Johnny, Michaela, and myself, like literally always together all the time. Sully was with us. So we became from the tripod to the quad pod.
Yes.
And we were like living, breathing, shitting, eating each other all the time.
Literally up
Yeah.
each other's asses.
Yeah, which was great. And we're still up each other's asses. Let's
Yes.
touch butts.
Boop, boop. Oh yeah, touch butts.
Yeah.
That's when I was younger how I used to think people had SCX.
You spell it.
We touched butts.
I know.
With sepia skies.
Yes! So, like, I think I've told you guys in previous episodes, like, Johnny and I would, like, touch butts. Like, before I moved back to Boston, I would sleep at his house, and I would share his bed with him, and I'd be like, Johnny, do you want to touch butts? Or, like, anytime that there was, like, an opportunity to touch butts, and, of course, his, like, sits higher up than mine because he's taller, so it was not really touching.
Right.
But it was, like,
It was resting.
cheek to cheek.
Yes.
Cheek to cheek.
Oh, like Gaga and
Yeah,
what's his
Tony
name?
Bennett.
Thank you.
Yeah, he
I
has
should know that 'cause I'm
Alzheimer's.
Italian.
You know what? Lady Gaga got married to Adam Driver in that Gucci movie.
Yeah, she looks so good.
So bomb.
So good. I can't wait for that. That's the perfect role for her too.
I love it.
It's like iconic.
How do you feel about her mom cut?
It's so funny you say that because I was
You were
literally
gonna get
about
it
to,
too?
No, I was gonna say she reminds me of my mom.
Yes.
In that movie, the previews or whatever, like my mom when she was younger. Like,
Shout
she
out
had
to
that
Mamie.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
She had that hair, and my mom was like very, very Italian. Sicilian. She used to tell me.
Correction.
Tell people that you're Sicilian, which is the real Italian. And I was like, damn straight.
So should we tell Mamie to get that haircut back?
Yeah, she kind of does, but it's just like curled now.
Look at her go.
Yeah.
She's so real.
But it was that like short, like mushroomy cut.
Yeah. I
It's
love
a good
it.
look. It's very Italian.
Super Italian. Johnny actually grew up in the town, the neighborhood, if you will, of where I'm living.
I
right
did, yeah. The Arsenal Mall was my.
They don't know where I actually live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait,
That
really?
was great. Yeah, no. They know I live in Boston. I moved out of Boston lines.
But this was
officially.
like my hangout area. Like, you know, when like high school you didn't have your license, it was like malls and Dunkins and parks and
Yeah.
this is where we would come. And then Jackie introduced me to Brighton,
Yes.
which is right around the corner, and yeah, now people know where you live.
That's right. I live in Watertown, everyone. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't care if they know. But I officially don't live in Boston anymore, and that's weird for me to say. But I'm like, it's literally like I could spit on Boston
I was
from
gonna say,
where
you're
my
on the
belt is.
line.
I am on the line. I'm gonna make them redistribute the zip code and like position the building that it's in Brighton.
Right.
I'm gonna
You like
petition
have
it.
them like airlift the
Yes, 192 units.
Yeah.
Like just
So that
swiveled.
the butt of your apartment is in
Yes,
Brighton.
I
That's
like
cute.
that. Yeah, because the way it's like built out, they could just like push me a good few
I
hundred
was gonna
feet,
say
and
the
I'm
way
in
it's
Boston.
shaped.
How is it shaped?
It's shaped like this.
We'd always like rag on him like, Johnny, why do you do units of measurement? Like, and I can't even do it.
It's shaped like this and it smells like dumb franchise. Oh, don't put that in there. Oh my god.
No, this is all unedited. It's fine. Nobody's. It's stupid inside jokes.
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
I know. I'm
I'm
sweating.
sweating too.
It's because it's hot outside. We have the slider open, and I thought my little fluffies would help out. I feel like I'm swimming in fucking Gaga outer space. Dude, I'm so happy you're here.
I am happy here too. I'm happy to be here too. It's very like nostalgic, and it's always good to see old friends, especially from college.
And so speaking of Jackie, one of our biffles, you just spoke about the Arsenal Mall, and she just posted on Facebook yesterday. R.I.P. DMX. She actually met him there when she was like 15 years old, I think, something like that. She said
with her brother. And
she was walking in the mall, and he was at the Foot Locker buying a bunch of shoes for his daughter, and literally took the time, and the Rough Riders too, took the time to like give Jackie a hug, dap her brother up, and I was like, you know what? Long live Earl Simmons.
Yeah, he seemed really personable, and a legend, and iconic songs, and timeless.
Yeah, you're timeless too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So in honor of DMX, bark at a stranger.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm gonna go bark on your porch.
Go bark at Henry.
I'm gonna bark off your balcony. Bark off your balcony.
My
I'm gonna
balcony.
bark.
My balcony. I feel like some redneck, like white trash Southern family would name their daughter Barkany. Jamie and Barkany.
Oh my god. I do love unique names like that though.
So if you were to have like a human child, not a fur baby, what would be some of the names that you would want to name?
Oh god. I love the names like Addison.
You know it's serious when he's moving his shoulders like this.
I like
Addison Rae.
But see, like Addison, more like Addison Grey's Anatomy Addison.
Oh, okay. Not TikTok fame.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah. I mean, I love me some TikTok. Don't get me wrong. Every night, probably like 9:30 till about 10:15. I'm just
ticking.
Oh yeah. I love like unique names too, like what like Kourtney Kardashian names her kids, like Rain and those like out of the box. Like inanimate objects, but not like Apple. You know, like
yeah, like Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, I feel like my breath smells.
It does. So
does it?
No.
I'm like.
I was like, just put this in front of your mouth, dude. What else do I have around here that you could use? I mean, like to cover, not even just.
I am gonna have a Twix though, because I'm obsessed with.
All right, did you get left or right?
Right, always right.
Okay.
Because I'm right-handed.
Yeah. And you know your rights.
Yes, I do. Are you gonna read me my Miranda rights?
Yes. Miranda from Sex and the City. Okay, perfect. So Johnny's dog's name is Beckham, and like it's just we love Beckham. He's so cute. But the reason why, because he has a floppy ear, so it's like bend it like Beckham. So Johnny's really creative with the names.
And my husband and I are obsessed with Odell Beckham.
Who isn't?
Gorgeous. Exactly. Also a dog. But yes, my fur baby.
All fours for Odell.
I have a French bulldog, so they have bat ears, and he hadn't grown into them yet. So one bent. So that was another reason for Beckham. And then he has some fancy footwork, so he's a pretty good with the ball, the football, with the soccer ball, anything. So then bend it like Beckham.
Right.
Posh Spice.
Yeah. David Beckham.
Thank you, David Beckham.
So he's good with the ball. Does that mean he's joining your flag football team?
He probably, yeah.
See, everyone is eligible. Like he
everybody.
Said, gay, straight, dog. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he is my everything. He's my little fur baby, which is weird because I never ever had a dog
ever in his whole
my
existence.
entire life until 3 years ago, and he's one of the best decisions I ever made. So, and he's tattooed on me. That's his birthday.
That's actually a photo of him.
It's the longest birth date ever.
Yeah.
Took up my entire arm. Thank God I'm buff.
if you had to like choose between your husband, Jason, and I'm just kidding.
No, thank God Jason's not on social media anymore.
Well, because he said he's just everything. I'm like, but what about Jason?
Oh my
I'm
God.
just kidding.
It's a
No,
very
it's a
tough
tie.
question.
It is a tie. No, I'm just fucking with you, Jason. We love you.
And he's such a, oh my God, he's such a little, like, I want to eat him, Beckham.
And then also Jason. Maybe if you're watching this, we're
I know,
sorry.
right? No, but he's such a good boy. He's so social, and he has like dog FOMO and separation anxiety. It's me,
He's him
but
in
it's
dog form.
literally full circle.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
The FOMO is real.
It's
Johnny
very
used to
real.
like get like really like anxious if he was like missing out. Like say there'd be like 2 parties in college. He would stress about like, but which one would I go? But like the people that are gonna be at this one, like is it gonna be better than this person? And what's the music playing? And what are the drinks? And what if I do this? And I'll split
And
it
remember,
into
I was
2.
like, "Are you guys signed on with an away message?"
Yes! Johnny would get so anxious, like we would literally, because we would have like desktops and laptops, literally, because this was like early 2000s when we went to college.
My computer was huge.
But then the screen was that big, like for some reason, like
It was so old.
Yes.
It couldn't hold the like apps and programs, or whatever
Yeah.
you call it.
So it was like I was like, Johnny,
Oh
why
my
is
God.
your whole screen like it's this, but then you could
It
only
was
see this much.
so awful.
But like, welcome to like the early age of technology
Yes.
in that sense. So Johnny would get so anxious. So on moving day, when we would move in, he would be like, "Are you guys signed on with your away message app?" Because he was nervous that we had our AOL Instant Messenger pulled up and like just let it like look like we were active without having an away message.
You know, I never had a laptop the entire
either.
college career. I'm like just processing.
Michaela
that.
did, and she was fancy. No, but I definitely had a desktop. It's still at my mom's house.
Oh, that's true, because they were like the flat screen ones.
Yes.
Too. Like Sully
Yeah.
had that. Also, remember the away message where I'd be like, at Burger King with Katie, Michaela, John, Sully, Terrence, Wes, like naming everybody. I was such a fucking loser.
But we were all like that. But remember, I'd always be like lamping on campus.
Oh yeah, Lampin. I love
Lampin'.
that. Was that a
Lampin'.
Kanye thing?
Yeah. No.
That's, yes, I remember.
That was an instrumental version. Oh my God, we have so many memories.
That's
This is
so
gonna have to
fun.
be like part 1, part 2, part 3 of like we're interviewing Johnny.
Right.
It's gonna go on forever.
Oh God. Those
yeah.
were the good old days.
They were. Now I barely see you because life is
I
like
know, it's
stupid.
tough. And then COVID and
I know.
fathering my fur baby and
And fathering my brother. Oh, my new roomie.
yeah, that's exciting.
It is
for you.
exciting.
Yeah,
He's a real boy.
it really is.
And like it's been great because like we're going to stores.
Yes.
And I'm like, I can't recheck it that for me.
Oh.
You know? So it's like,
I thought you were like gonna be like he's like introducing him to new things. You're like, actually, you can get that for me. Oh
I
shit!
love it. I'm so awful.
Oh
I'm
my
going to
God,
hell.
that's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm like legit like tearing a little tear.
Oh my,
Oh my God. No, I'm like, hey, Brandon, can you get that for me? Dude, he was
Oh,
trying
he's
to
like
do
that crocodile thing.
Yes!
Like you have to reach in your pantry.
Yes!
Ew, do I sweat? I'm sweating.
No, you can't see anything.
Okay.
Yeah. You sweating because you're nervous?
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
kidding.
No, it's like
No, it's hot as
70
fuck.
is
Yeah.
shit. It's 70 is shit.
This is great. I'm
Oh.
so happy that you came over.
I'm gonna have so many wrinkles after this.
Oh, well, I'll fucking auto-tune it. Instead of filter.
Oh my God.
As I give you like a deep voice, it's like, I should have had you like filmed as if like you were on witness protection and it's just your silhouette and your voice is so
Oh, I
deep.
love those. I watch those like at like Dateline Fridays.
I wonder if I can like do it.
Oh my God, I love those. They're so good.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna edit it like
Which
that.
is very unlike me too, because I'm usually like a Kardashian. What else do I watch?
Schitt's
Big
Creek.
Brother, Schitt's Creek.
He
Shout
is
out to
David
David. I
Rose.
love him. I love him. Love him. He's making it normal to be flamboyant.
Yes, but what I love about that show is that never at any episode, any scene was it like stigmatized of being gay. Like
Right.
there was no violence, there was no hatred, literally
Right.
throughout that entire series.
Especially for the town they lived in,
Yes.
too. Yeah, that's a good point.
So if you had an option to marry, I mean you're married now, but in like fantasy land, would you marry Johnny Rose or Roland Shit?
Oh, I didn't. That took a. I thought you were gonna ask like the two men that.
Patrick or David?
Or like what that Alexis dates.
Yeah, no, Ted.
Definitely not.
Roland.
Yeah. Do you know that it's Rollin', like roll in shit? Like
Never
rollin'
knew it.
shit. Like say it fast.
Rolling shit. I'm rolling shit. Dude.
Yeah. My friend pointed that out to me the other day. I was like, oh my god, I never noticed that.
The play on words is
Mhm.
real.
But that's all Dan Levy, right?
I know, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
such a good writer.
He is. He could write for me.
Mm-hmm.
He can write my script reads. I have homework for damage.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I have, speaking of written things, I have questions written down for you
Love it.
that I want to hear
I love it.
your perspective.
So down.
Okay, are you really ready for
It's
this?
like, it reminds me of like the magazines that you would like
Yeah.
fill out the surveys in, or like put online like tests to like see what like
Secret
season
celebrity.
you are.
Yes! Or like what celebrity you would be.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh my god. No, I'm obsessed. No, so Hayden got a magazine for Easter and it was like a March Madness bracket, but you had to choose like celebrity siblings. And it was literally a
Ooh.
bracket of like,
I love that.
do you choose the Olsens or do you
Yes.
choose the
Yes, and it like filtered them down. I
the
love that.
D'Amelios.
I
And then you
love
do
that.
yeah, so you had to figure out like who the best sibling duo is. We should make one.
Who did she end up?
I don't
No?
know. She was like, Jordan was actually asking her, and then she chose it, but they never wrote it down, so I don't know who.
You're like, she chose the chipmunks.
Alvin!
They are amazing, actually.
That's you and your brothers.
Totally. And I used to did you ever see the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie?
Yes.
With the female chipmunks, and they
Yes.
traveled the world in the blimp trying to find the little stuffed animals of themselves.
I didn't go that far.
I was obsessed with that movie. And they were finding them because they had jewels in them. Like gold and like diamonds, and it was like a race to like, kind of like the Amazing Race, but like they were like helping each other get themselves back in stuffed animal form.
I'm kind of intrigued now,
It
but
was
I also
so
mad
amazing.
that
I
it
need
wasn't like sapphire, emerald, and ruby like the colors of their shirts.
Right. Yeah, it was all diamonds. It was
Yeah,
bright diamonds.
they failed on that.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
an oversight on their
Yeah,
part. Well, I will
I
not be
agree.
watching because of it now. Fuck off. All right, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
The first question I have written for you is, what movie title currently describes your life?
Oh God. Okay.
Trainwreck? Just kidding.
Oh shit. Any movie.
Any
anytime.
movie.
Legally Blonde.
Love it. Yeah. That's you.
I'm such a ditz and like forgetful, but like I have to accept it, and like I don't let it bother me. I think it bothers other people. For example, my husband. But I'm like legally dumb. No,
You're not.
no.
You're actually really quite
I
intelligent.
am quite. I take that back. I have my license in social work, so. But I
He's
just
definitely smarter than I am.
I have like common sense things aren't common for me.
Right.
Like, so I'll ask these like, well, is it that because of this? But then it's like, are you serious that you don't know that answer?
But you're exploring because you.
Yes, it's the curiosity in me. It's the willingness to learn, but in like a humorous way. And she's very determined. She went to Harvard, shout out to Harvard nearby, and was like, F you, can I swear?
Of course.
Fuck you to her boyfriend.
I'm sorry, this is a PG. This is a G-rated show.
Got accepted, and then like genuinely
Like kicked ass.
loved it and
Yeah.
practiced law. And it makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Then
Legally
snap.
Blonde. I love her. I also love Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She can't do wrong.
No, she really can't. No, and I feel like that was like on your journey of getting your license.
Yeah, it took me a little while. I doubted myself. I had people being like, what are you doing? But in the end of the day, she like helps people, which is what I do too. But she does it in like a glamorous, funny, silly way.
Yeah, and that's
which is
you.
how I like to live. Yeah, I think that's a good answer.
Yeah, I
Legally
like that.
blonde,
I
yeah.
like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Good answer.
I like
Good answer.
Yeah.
You're on Family Feud right now. Good answer. Good answer. All right. I feel like this is a loaded question. I feel like we could be here for an hour.
Getting the answer from me?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Because it says something, but I feel like you're gonna have a list.
Okay.
Name something you're superstitious about.
Oh my god.
Right? Do I know him? Or
I
do
have multiple.
Right.
I name them all.
No, you could do like 2 or 3.
The number 13 I hate. Hate. I'm actually glad that there's no like 13 o'clock.
Also,
Hate it.
he was texted me yesterday like, should I come over at 39 o'clock? I'm like, yes, perfect time.
It's an Italian superstition, actually.
Yeah.
My mom raised me to avoid the number 13. So, for example, 13, bad luck, Friday the 13th. I believe in that. And biggest example, I would go to grocery shopping with my mom, and there would be no one in line 13. And my mom would be like, we're not going in that.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, but we'll be able to leave sooner than everybody. No, we're not doing it.
So
And
it's ingrained.
I was raised to dislike the number 13, which is weird because my husband's favorite number is 13. Taylor Swift's favorite number is 13. And it's things that, like, I'm like...
Taylor Swift is actually his wife. He forgot to mention that part. So he is in a polyamorous marriage.
Yes.
Yes, he forgot to mention that.
But it sometimes makes me cringe. And what's gotten me to, like, kind of like the number 13 is when I play roulette. I'll sometimes put down black 13, and I've hit it before. So it's
So you're like, okay,
yeah.
when gambling, it's not so
Right.
much bad luck all
Right.
the time, unless you lose all your
Because
life
it's a number
savings.
that pops up, and it, like, I can't be mad at it for getting me money.
Right, and you can't avoid it your whole life.
Right.
Sometimes you have to face adversity
But
with a number.
Exactly. But also, I don't walk under ladders. Black cats running in front of me.
Stepping on cracks, break your mom's
Stepping
back.
on cracks. If there's a penny on the ground or any coin and its tails facing up, I won't pick it up.
Yep.
Unless it's a quarter, because I need it for parking.
You're like, I'm
just-
stitious, but
yeah.
not superstitious.
Speaking of football, like, I very rarely, this is disgusting, but if we're like on a winning streak, I don't wash my jersey.
Listen, it's like high school when you had the
Mhm.
pennies. They fucking smell. They could stand up on their own.
Mhm. Same with my
So-
beard. If we're winning, I kind of like what the Red Sox and all them did. I would let my beard continue to grow if my team continued to win. So those like classic superstitions. That was the question, right?
Yeah.
Superstition. I believe in
So-
wholeheartedly.
So you would forego having perfect length beard?
Yes.
So perfect length was
Yes.
something that literally when Johnny would
Exactly.
shave in college, it was day 2
Yes.
that he's like, this is perfect
The
length.
stubble.
Yes.
So this is like kind of perfect length. It's made like my modern perfect length.
Yes.
But once it starts to feel like itchy, and what's also happening is I'm getting the grays within, so that starts to like fuck with my mentality. But if I'm on a winning team, I will keep with it. Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited. Spring League starts tomorrow.
But don't come and watch because you can't because of COVID.
Yeah. Watch it viral
Yeah.
or watch it on YouTube. What if I sit there and record?
That's
with
actually a
nothing else to
really
do?
good idea to
We
have
should.
someone do that, like Instagram Live it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should
Do it.
present that.
Do it. All right. Speaking of sports, what sport should be invented next? I love where this is going already.
I
Professional
love
breastfeeder?
farts.
Oh my god, yeah.
But if you're familiar with a good fart, there's like wind and like gusts. So if there was a way to like move an object
Like the
with,
velocity.
with your fart, like a puck or like a feather.
Not just flame.
Yes,
Okay.
but it's just like that would be hilarious. Like, come watch the live like fart tournament tonight on ESPN.
It becomes an Olympic sport.
Yes. But I love TikTok. I'm obsessed with like the videos on there. But I love the ones where they put actually like the little microphone that you have up to like a Frenchie's butt. And then it's like, oh.
And it's so loud. And
or
then
the
Frenchie's
guys that like fart in the grocery store. If there was a way to incorporate a fart into a sport, but not in like a Guinness book, like loudest, smelliest fart.
Right.
Like the fart had to be like tangible. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Like it did something.
Yeah. Well, tangible is like obtainable.
Yeah, like it like.
But also, have you seen, and I know that you have because I feel like we've sent it to each other back and forth, but the girl that like lays down on the ground on her stomach and then she farts and the color comes out, it's like a gender reveal.
Oh! I thought you were going to say the
like
Bugs Bunny
powder.
one.
No. But it's that big girl that's on there and she's like friends with, yes. And she farts and it like poof.
Yeah,
blue.
stuff like that, like a game or an announcement or like a talent of some sort. If that became a sport.
So can you test it out for us right now?
I surprisingly do not have to.
Fresh out. Oh, well,
remember
maybe
my
next
book
time.
length fart?
Yes. So also Johnny's units of measure, right? He was like, so he was like sitting on Michaela's bed and I was in my bed, right? And we were in college and he farted and she's like, Johnny, you just farted on me. And he's like, no, it was like book length. It wasn't on you. Right? Or like there was a time that we were in the elevator heading up to our thing and something occurred in the elevator and he's like, well, mid-ride. And we're like, who the fuck says mid-ride? How is that even like a fucking way to like...
Didn't I fart mid-ride?
Probably.
Because then it like crop dusted. Clearly I love farting. So.
We have the dumbest fucking jokes. Like we can make a joke out of anything, just so you know.
Oh my god.
Like,
imagine a celebrity farting. I was thinking that the other day.
Oh, they totally do.
But can you imagine like
being on camera? Like,
right, like
in your
Kelly
seat.
Clarkson on The Voice, like the chair whipping around, but then it's like
and then they caught all of it on the microphone.
Like I love that shit. That shit is so fun. When people fart and when people fall. I know that's like so mean, but it's like it makes me cackle. Oh my god, I love that. So a farting sport.
Okay. I love that for you. I love that journey.
And then can you imagine people like
body yaddy 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 yaddy
exactly.
Farty yaddy yaddy yaddy.
Oh my god.
All right. This is a random question. Well, the whole thing is fucking random. What animal would you consider to be the biggest party animal?
Oh, okay. I would go with a... I don't want to give the cliche answer.
I know what he was gonna say. Let's say it.
Like, I'm thinking like a chimpanzee.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Because they're like human-esque,
Yeah.
but like silly and I could also picture like an octopus being a party animal.
Oh, I like that.
Because they'd just be like with like a drink in one hand and like a radio in another, and like touching someone's like butt with the other.
They're touching butts.
Like dancing. And, like,
and they have 8 options.
Yeah, so they're like, I keep wanting to see the word tangible. Why is that the word of the day?
It is. This episode is brought to you by the word tangible.
I think an octopus would be a party animal.
Yeah, I like that. I never thought. I knew you were going to say like monkey or chimpanzee.
Yeah.
You were Monkey Boy 101.
Monkey Boy 101, every other word capitalized.
Yeah, every other letter.
I mean, letter.
That was his original screen
But I
name.
picture like an octopus at like a concert.
Like a rave
Yes,
almost.
yeah. Like
I
a purple one too.
Like the emoji
like
kind of.
Ursula.
Yeah.
Like a nice Ursula.
Yeah.
I would party with a nice Ursula.
A Ursula?
Yeah.
Who went to the hospital with you?
Yes.
Ursula. Alright, you were like the fucking... you were like a whole jukebox within itself.
Oh my god, I love music.
So, what's the worst song ever? And if you fucking say what I know that I think that you're gonna say, I literally am gonna make out with you right now on this camera.
I hate with the fire of 1,000 suns, party like a G6. Hate it.
I knew it.
Really? Was that it? Oh, that just hit my balls.
Okay. Here, let me rub them better with the tiny hand.
Hate that song.
I knew you were gonna
It
say
brings
that.
me back to a bad time. It's like, I hate the repetition. There's like more music than the lyric. And it's just like, okay, we get it. Like, it's like, I don't even, it's like, partying like a G6. What is a G6?
I don't know.
I don't understand it. That's another thing. Like, I love lyrics and like finding
I'm gonna die.
the like meaning and like if it rhymes good and like what's that word mean, and then I look it up and start to use it. Like, nothing in that song is appealing.
Right. Dude, I knew you were gonna say that.
Hate. Who sings it again?
I don't even know.
I don't like the beat. Like that.
It's a
beat,
one-hit wonder.
That beat was so like raved
That beat
about.
was beat.
It was like, dude, I can't even do
Fly
it.
like a G6. Should I turn it on? I'm just kidding.
No, it's like, dude, oh my god, it was
You were like,
awful.
I will literally throw you off this fucking
Awful.
balcony.
Awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
You will
I
literally.
can't even talk about it anymore.
Yeah,
So
we're
awful.
moving on. I knew he was gonna say that. See, I know him so well. All right.
Seriously, what is a fucking G? Is that a car?
Maybe.
But how does a car party? Like, that doesn't even.
Or, but it's flies a fucking like aircraft.
Ugh. I have to Google that when I'm like.
And then immediately
Drunk
clear
or
your
something.
search history so it's not stuck on your phone. Because then it's gonna start playing ads with featuring that
Yes,
song.
exactly.
Dude, speaking of songs, what? Okay, and I already know this because of something that's happened recently. What song would you play on repeat to infuriate someone?
Oh. Like, describe the someone. Is it like an enemy? Is it a friend?
Just anybody. Like, you could annoy Jason with it. You could, like, be mad at somebody. Like, I could play Fly Like a G6 to
Right,
infuriate
okay.
you.
I love Taylor Swift. People hate her. I'm trying to think of like the worst Taylor Swift song that even I struggle with, but probably definitely Taylor, and definitely probably You Belong With Me. It's
Okay.
Like, she wears short shirts, I wear t-shirts, she's cheer captain, and I'm on the bleachers. It's very like kiddish.
Yes.
But I love it. In fact, I was blasting it on the way here.
Well, I knew her album just got re-released.
Yes, the
So-
re-recording for Fearless.
So I was like, oh my god, I know that,
Taylor's
like,
version.
yes, exactly, not the, I was just gonna say Scott Storch, but Scooter Braun. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Yeah.
I knew
Although
you-
I did see the Demi documentary. Did you see that yet?
No.
It's really intense. I would recommend watching it. But he's in it because he's her manager, and he was actually really supportive of her sobriety and like what was comfortable for her, like to in terms of work. So I was like, okay, like I liked seeing that side of you, but I still don't trust you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just had it out for her anyway.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
so.
Yes, for sure.
I'm glad because I knew you were gonna say something Taylor related.
A lot of people don't like her, and I respect that, and I understand that. It's just like compared to what she does now, like those lyrics back
So
then are
cringy.
so cringy.
Remember when I met her when I was in high school and she had that like 4-song EP and it
Yes.
was like I Heart question mark?
Yes.
Yes. She was like 11 years old.
Yes.
This was like this was like late 90s, early no, I would
Where
say
was
it was
that? A
like
mall?
no, it was at
Cape
this
Cod
like
tent? What was
Melody
that?
Tent.
Oh yeah.
No, it was at remember my old house on Pine Street?
Yes.
It was on the Pine Street extension. It was like this
Oh.
little Jewish camp that was like run
Oh
for a million years.
yes.
And Rev Ron from Run DMC was there.
Yes.
And it was like
I remember
yeah.
that. I
And she
remember that.
performed there.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
And now look at her.
Look at her, she's real. And I'm still here. You know what? I have another question. I actually have multiple questions for you. What would you say to the president if you had a chance to meet him? Like if you randomly bumped into him. Not that you could, because there's Secret Service everywhere.
You did it, Joe. Really did.
You really did it, honey.
I really did it, boo boo.
Wow.
I mean, I would just be like, thank God. Like, thank you. I will like cook a meal for you.
Yes. What would you cook for him?
Probably a grilled cheese.
We just gotta keep it simple.
Yeah, just add a little tomato soup. I would throw a jalapeno in it. Oh my God, remember the grilled cheese place you and I used to go to?
Yeah, Cheese Boy.
In the Prudential.
Yeah.
Ever since then, I put jalapenos in my grilled cheeses.
Remember that food court was actually there, and now it's not. It's now
Under Armour. Yeah.
I'm like Under Armour.
I was actually just there a couple months ago. It's nice.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
You want to get a Tesla while you're there?
Oh my God.
Because they just.
Do you know that you can change the horn of a Tesla?
Oh my God, like a clown. Like remember in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, and
Yes.
he drove like the corn dog thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sounds.
But you can change the horn of a Tesla to like a song. Speaking of songs, so my friend Tom in the league that I play football in, he has one and changed it to "It's Britney, bitch" every time.
Shut
I
up!
swear to God, every time he honks the horn, it's amazing. And they park themselves, which is really crazy.
I need a Tesla now. We're going for a test drive.
Oh my God, we should
My
go-
Bessie in a Tesla.
Yes, and we should make it bark for DMX.
Aww.
And then when we just bark at everybody we drive.
Bark, 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 bark. What?
And we'll be Rough Riders.
That's the name of the car. Roof Riders.
Oh my God.
I love it. I like this whole journey for us.
Yeah,
This is
that's
coming full
fun.
circle. Okay, so what is something that I would not believe about you?
Oh my God, you know everything about me.
I know! This is so hard, but I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll be surprised.
Something you would not believe about me. I'm not sure if you've gotten into this type of like genre.
S&M?
Like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, like that, like, what is that, fantasy?
Yeah.
Never in my life seen one episode or...
Me either.
Really?
Yes!
Oh wow, we surprised each other.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you would like,
Harry Potter?
no,
Lord of the Rings?
no,
Star Wars?
the other,
Just kidding.
that too I hate. Star Trek,
Nano.
the one with the Queen of the North.
I only watch Queen of the South.
Right,
bitch.
yeah, me too. But
La
like,
Reina del Norte
I don't
over
even
here.
know that. I just said it.
Andres calls me Reina del Cape.
Never
I get
in my life. Like, I've also never had Taco Bell.
I
Does that
had
surprise you?
Taco Bell with Jess Aruda one time and I felt so sick. I was like,
refuse to have
okay,
Taco Bell.
good.
Jackie, especially if Jackie, as one of my closest friends, that's like what she would eat growing up. Like when we went to the mall, she always went to Taco Bell, and I always went to BK. Never in my life Taco Bell.
okay, I'm kind of shocked about that.
And I love fast food.
Right, and you like Mexican food.
Love it. Burritos, tacos.
You were never a chalupa boy.
Nope. Never a chalupa. But I
What about a chafupa?
I know my body and my A will E. Like
Yeah.
you say.
And so I started coming up with my A will E back in high school because of IBS, which is like Crohn's. So when I say my A will E, that means my ass will explode.
Correct.
So I'm like, oh my God, my A is gonna E, like get me to a bathroom.
Yes.
And my ass.
And I don't like that feeling, especially if you're at a mall or like the highway pit stop. Like, no, ma'am.
Yeah, and the anxiety intensifies.
Correct,
Yeah,
yes.
we don't need Taco Bell to make our AE.
So those are things I've never touched, read, watched, swallowed.
Consumed.
Yeah.
In any sense of the word. Okay, what is the most hilarious childhood memory?
Oh my God. Are we talking like elementary school?
Anything. You can give a couple different instances if you can't choose like one story.
Okay. Hilarious childhood memory. I don't know if
Do you
this
want to
is
whisper it to me instead? Do the ASMR, AS.
So, do you remember
in
that,
my ear.
like, hillbilly movie?
Like Beverly Hillbillies?
No, like the ones where they were like, it was like, was
that your ringtone? Is that what you're gonna tell me?
but it was like the ones, they were like villains.
Yeah.
And they were like just like hillbillies that like killed people. So we were going to New Hampshire, me, another Jackie, and this boy Danny that I used to hang out with. And Danny stuck his butt out the window and was like, commercial break. So rude.
All right,
So
but
rude.
after we had our commercial break, I have some like tricky questions. I have just 3 questions, and then we'll wrap this up.
Okay.
Tricky.
Icky.
That's right. But they won't be sticky, icky. What goes up but can't... Oh, no, excuse me. Fuck up. Go back. What goes up and down but can't move?
Poop.
That was a valiant effort.
Like, cause the poop is still. But then, like, sometimes when you're like turtle heading, it's going up.
Not where I saw that answer coming from. I love it.
What goes up and down but can't move? Wow, that's a good question.
Staircase.
Oh, there's an actual answer.
Yes!
Oh. Got it. Okay. Valid.
Yes. What goes up but never down?
What goes up but never down? The deceased?
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
No, that would be the opposite. They go down and never come up.
Oh, I was thinking heaven.
Oh. I was thinking buried in the ground.
What goes up but never down?
Mm-hmm.
What goes up but never down? A cloud?
Your age.
Oh, yeah. Except Benjamin Button.
I know, he's the opposite. I love how you're like, these questions are so freaking lame.
No, I like them.
All right, the last one. I have 1 head, 1 foot, and 4 legs. What am I?
1 head, 1 what?
Foot
1 foot.
and 4 legs.
A table?
Your bed.
Oh,
Close, because it was
yeah.
furniture. You have your headboard, your footboard.
Headboard, yeah.
Because you have 1 head, 1 foot, and 4 legs.
Yeah. I don't get the foot part.
Your footboard. So, like, at the end of your bed.
Oh, yes. I was thinking like it was a foot off the ground. Hence Legally Blonde.
And here we have Elle Woods in the flesh.
Woods, Elle.
Yes. Sheila Kamiani.
Mm-hmm.
All right, anything else that you want to like talk about or ask me a question before we wrap this up? Do you have breaking news for us that we can share? No, I'm kidding.
Interesting. I would like to know how you feel about faux fur.
Okay, that's actually a great question, right? It's really, really interesting because people are very much against having real fur
Mm-hmm.
and how they believe it's cruelty to animals and all this stuff, right? Well, in my luxury experience that I've had,
Exactly.
right? We had a training, and because furs were used in the past, not so much right now, but our brand and sister brands had used fur, and they were talking about faux fur. And faux fur, although it looks great and you think it's like an ethical way,
Right.
they're actually petroleum based. So like there's chemicals that go into it because it's not real fur, real hair, or anything like that.
Right.
It's actually a petroleum base to the point where faux fur never disintegrates. So it's actually worse for the environment.
Interesting.
Than actual fur, because like, you know, the life of, you know, and like leather, we could talk about leather. It used to be an animal, it is no longer, but at some point in the lifelong
Lifespan.
period, right, of it being a product, no longer an animal, it will break down and disintegrate and do all that stuff.
To nothing.
To nothing. But faux fur, because it has the petroleum base to it.
Like a jelly?
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Like a KY.
Interesting.
Yeah, it actually will never disintegrate. So it's actually more harmful for PE, planet Earth. Yeah.
Not physical education?
Nope. And that too, because if you wear fur to gym class, that's weird. No, I was listening to Hip Hop Nation the other day.
Okay.
Or no, it was XM Fly, right? And I forget who was it that was saying it. He's like, I'm the hottest DJ on PE. PE means planet Earth.
Oh.
And that shit gave me such a dumb feeling. I had to say it right now.
Oh, yeah, that's cringy.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Studio 54. So pure! You got it. You nailed it. So that's how I feel about it.
I respect that. That's good to
Right?
know.
So
I
good.
didn't
Yeah.
know that. I also don't. I own one fur item from the drag shows that I do, which maybe you'll find out.
Yes! If you guys think that we should host a drag preparation, how do you want to call it? Just getting ready, right, for drag night?
Yeah, there's like quick drag, there's like full drag. So quick drag is like you have 15 minutes, go. And you do like the best you can with the time you have and the materials you have. So it obviously end product is not
Right,
glamorous.
you look like a train wreck.
Right. Whereas full drag is like legit, take your time, head to toe outfit. But yeah, I love. So they do it on RuPaul's Drag Race. They have mini challenges based on a quick drag formation or whatever.
Who's your favorite queen?
Currently,
Yeah.
so I am rooting for. Do you watch?
No.
I'm rooting for Gottmik.
Okay.
So Gottmik is actually a trans male. So
Okay.
if Gottmik were to win, it would be the first trans winner.
That's
So
amazing.
born a female, female to male, but then like she's very open about like, or he's very open about just like going back to the days he was a woman, because in drag you're presenting as a female. But she's very gaga. You would love her, actually.
Oh, I have to check this out.
Yeah. Like last night she had a Dalmatian look. So it was like
Ooh.
they actually said they said to call, what's her name? Anna Winter.
Yeah.
Like she could have been on like the cover of the magazine. It was like this very slimming, like Cruella de Vil Dalmatian look.
I need that.
But like every now and then the polka dots would actually be her skin. So there was like a circle, but then it was her skin. And then she was like showing her top surgery and like the scars. But then the makeup was also like very, like they left like an untouched spot of like her skin with no makeup on it in the shape of a dot.
That's so cool.
And then had like the big like poodle hair. She's amazing.
I have to check it out.
She's
now.
so good.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for her. I think it'll be a good.
Go Gottmik.
Yeah.
Go Gottmik.
And it's a play on words with got milk. Stuff. Yeah, she's super creative. Yeah.
What would your drag name be?
I have a drag name.
Are we keeping it forever?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell everybody what it is, not just me.
Miss Anna Conda. I'll leave it up to your imagination from there.
I love you. I was actually just watching an episode of Nailed It with my family, and now they're doing Double Trouble. And they had friends who are queens that were on there, and one was like Blue Lagoon. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But the other one was Selma Nella. And then there was another name. I just like in my...
My good friend Mike, his stage name is a deli meat.
I love it. I love the creativity there was one name that I just thought of the other day, and I was like, that would be such a great drag name, and I totally forget what
I
it
always
is.
joke with Jason that if he ever did drag, his name would be Ashtray Simpson.
That's good. That's
Yes, that's also a fun part of drag, your name.
I want a drag name.
Yeah,
What would my drag name be?
Your drag name would be like, you have to really give it some thought. I don't, like off a whim, like a quick drag
Yeah,
name
quick drag.
would be like,
He's doing Lamaze right now.
I'm blanking. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Are you sweating now?
Yeah, that's a really hard question. I take drag very seriously. It should
Yeah.
be iconic and it should stay with you.
Something like Anastasia Beaverhausen, like up to that strength.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or like, I can't even.
If you guys, I guys should zoom in.
It
on
definitely has to be like punny.
Yeah, but the struggle, like the lips, he was just like,
Yeah.
and that tongue, and he's like, ugh. It's something's on the tip of it, but I can't get to it.
Oh, man.
I love this.
Yeah.
Will you come back and hang out
Of
with us
course,
again?
I can't wait for the next time.
Okay.
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 Raise the roof.
I'm gonna beat him with every object near me. Oh my god, the pen just hit me. That's karma.
I have to go run in my flip flops again. I have to run off.
You're having SECKS.
I'll see you later.